This is Moo Moo. Moo Moo. Moose. Are you being camera shy? Moose. She's taking a bath. And this is the pig. Well, hello. Well, hello, pig. She's just chilling in her teepee. She steals this thing whenever Moose wants to come and lay in it. She'll like batter out of it. You're a big bully, aren't you, pig? You're a big bully. You ready to go outside? Want to go outside and go pee-pee? Want to go outside and go pee-pee? Once again, Birdie hates the camera. Want to go outside and go pee-pee? I did her nails the other day. Oh, so pretty. Toad. Toad, say hello. Woohoo! So I won 20 bucks and I got all 7s. So that might be my new lucky number. I don't know. Hey guys. It is me again, Missy Elliott, and today I'll be talking about why I chose to go into nursing, which was a decision that I made about 7 years ago, I guess. 7 or 8 years ago, I decided this is what I wanted to do. And of course, I want to help people. That is a reason that I want to go into nursing. But there's a lot more than it to that. So I'll start from the beginning. When I was younger, I was so interested in the human body and science, and I always did well at those courses. It was like I didn't even really have to try. I just did great in those courses. Math wasn't such a good course for me, but science and everything was. And I remember being about 8, and my dad got me this grossology kit, and we could like culture our own toe jam and all this stuff, and on little petri dishes, and that was like the coolest thing ever. And just reading about the human body. And when I was even younger than that, I think it was about 5 or 6, my mom brought home a human heart in a jar. And I thought that was just so cool. And most kids would have been like, gross, ew. And I was like, that's so cool, you know, and looking all at it. And the reason she brought it home is because she is a perfusionist, and she was studying perfusion at the time. And a perfusionist is someone that works with the heart-lung machine in the OR during open heart surgery. It's a specialty thing. So, anywho, so there's that, and I remember watching like ER shows and watching surgery and and stuff on TV with my mom, and thought it was so interesting, and like gory stuff never got to me. And my mom gave me, it was back in the day, a VHS cassette of her doing open heart surgery, and I brought it to science class, and I was like, this is cool, I'm going to show everybody this. And I remember one guy like had to get up and walk out. I think he puked. I don't know, I've just always been super interested in it. And then I also kind of came to find out that I have a very long history of healthcare workers in my family. So my mom is a perfusionist, and her biological side of the family has healthcare workers. My great-great-grandmother, I believe, or maybe it was my great-grandmother, never met her. She was 100% Native American, and she lived on an Indian reservation and was their shaman. People thought she was crazy, but she was their healer. And then my cousin on my mom's side is a nurse also. So we do have a long line of medical professionals in our family. As far as I go, I have my LVN, I have my BSN now, which is a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, and as soon as I can, I'll be taking the NCLEX, and then I will be registered as an RN, which is a registered nurse, and then I will be able to apply for jobs. And I'm hoping to go into labor and delivery, but I'm not sure that might be my first job. I'm not sure yet. But if you follow me, then you will find out. I will keep you all updated. And I also posted a link to my Twitter, which I hardly ever use. But if you look at the banner at the top of my YouTube page, you can click on the little bird, give me suggestions for videos, and I want to do a Q&A video soon, so send me any questions you have. I'll make a list, I'll do a Q&A video. Anyways, I'm getting off the topic. So, I've had some patients that have really made me feel this small, and I've had some patients that have made me feel friggin' amazing. An example of a patient that made me feel tiny, I guess, was this African American patient that I had. He was a male patient, and he refused to talk to me. I would go into his room, help him get dressed. He always liked ice chips in his mug. I would always go get him ice chips. Never said thank you. Never said one word to me, not hello, goodbye, nothing. Remember, he started making me feel so anxious and unwanted that I was trying to put a shoe on him, and I started to put it onto the wrong foot, and he just taps me on the shoulder, shakes his head, and points to the other foot to put it on. But when any African American nurse would walk by, he would be like, "Hey girl," and start talking to her, but he did not talk to me. And the last day that I had him as a patient, I had him for about 2 weeks, he finally said thank you. He didn't know it was the last day that I was going to care for him, which is kind of ironic, but he did tell me thank you. Had another patient that was going for an amputation, and I had given him insulin injections a few times before, no problem, no biggie, tiny little needle. And then the day that I was going to give him his injection before his amputation, he freaked out. And I know it was just because he was anxious, and I mean, poor guy, but, it freaked me out. I felt like I did something wrong. And then there's patients who are just straight up rude to you. But you have to realize that they're in an anxiety-provoking environment, and that's what I try and remind myself, because I've had some amazing, amazing patients as well. I had one patient that had back surgery, and I remember her crying in the bathroom, and I knocked on the door and asked her if she was okay, and she said that she was just frustrated, and she came out, I talked to her. Her and her husband decided at the end of my time with them that they wanted to write a letter to the dean of the nursing program or to the hospital to acknowledge how great of service I had given them. And I had a really, a nursing clinical instructor, because I was in school, that nobody really liked, and she didn't follow through with it, so I never got that letter, and that was a bummer, but it was a thought that counts. And the last patient that I had was a home health patient, and my other nursing buddy and I we would go each Friday, and we would go for a time, and we would do health assessments on him, and they would let us into their home, and we were kind of disrupting their daily routine, but they were so nice and so grateful. And they ended up giving us this little willow tree, Angel of Healing, as a parting gift. And you're not supposed to really accept gifts from your patients, but I talked to my teacher about it. She said it was a different occasion. She had never had a student that had gotten a gift from a patient before, which made us feel like, oh, that's so awesome. You know, but it's emotionally rewarding, you know, for me. And to feel appreciated, you know. And they even came to our graduation. It was so nice to see them there. And it was just great. Very nice people, some of the nicest people I've ever met. You know, everybody gives credit to the doctors, and yes, the doctors do diagnose them, but a lot of the time they're like in and out of the room. The nurses are the ones, they're holding the hand while you're getting an epidural. When the doctor's using medical jargon, that you know, oh, you have blah, 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 and then the patient doesn't understand, it's up to the nurse to explain it to them and try and comfort them. Give them ideas of how that they can like make themselves healthier, just small things. And I really do feel like this is what I'm supposed to do, and that I'm helping people, and it makes me feel great, and I can't wait to start my journey. And I really hope that you'll follow me along with it, because I will let you know as soon as I pass my exam, or my licensing exam, and when I have interviews, what department I end up working in, and I hope that y'all will come along and see where I end up. So if you watched the video yesterday, I was really bummed out because our family dog Comet had a heat stroke, and he was not looking good at all. He could barely hold his head up to drink water. He wasn't eating. We really didn't think he was going to make it overnight, especially since he's a little bit older. And I heard from my mother today that he's doing a lot better. He's up and walking around, so hopefully, you know, he pulls through. And I'm about to go over to my mom's house and visit my little sister who just got back from camp recently, and bring her a little present, and I'm going to check on Comet, so I will bring y'all along as well, and we can see how Comet's doing. She shaved.
Acting like I'm not.
When you guys sad?
Can I let her out?
Look, she has a little puff on her tail. You got a little puff on your tail. Jordan,
Hi.
say hi. My little sister.
Hi.
She's shy.
Hi.
Tell us about camp.
Oh, it's good. You know I have a YouTube, right?
Yes. Do you want to name your YouTube?
Hi, I'm Jordan, known as TV Minor 11, or Jordan's Unordinary, or Sophie 2011 JoJo. Yeah.
What is the main
hi.
one you use, Jordan?
What?
What is the main one that you use?
Jordan's Unordinary. That's my vlog channel. And then Sophie 2011 JoJo is my Minecraft channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
They're both my channels.
Okay. Maybe I'm just confused. I am on a cat hunt. Bee. Wouldn't be in there.
Hi.
Where is she? Does she have a bell on still?
No.
Bee. Stinking cat. That's out of focus. Focus. Thank you. She's hiding. Is it gonna focus? Hi! Trying to find Bee because she looks so silly shaved. My mom had both of her cats shaved. And I cannot. There she is. Hi, baby. Ooh, look at your tail. Come here. Oh, yeah? Hi, baby. Aww. I love the way she looks. She looks so tiny when you look so tiny. You're like a little lion. Little tiny lion. Aww. I need to get my cat Biggie shaved. My favorite part is the little puff. The little puff. Aww. So cute, so cute. So cute.
My sister is here!
Haley.
She's taking a video.
My other sister.
Ow. Hi.
Get that off me. Oh no.
Hey, look at you today. Much better, Commie. How are you feeling? Comet. Hi, babies. Oh, he's had a hard time. You look so much better. Inside in the cool air. Yeah. That Texas heat, right, Comet? That Texas heat. Toe. You look funny with your tongue out.
Hey, 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 hey.
Alright, y'all. So that is the end to another vlog. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Still trying to figure out the whole vlogging thing. And yeah, once again, leave me any comments or suggestions that you have. Alright, peace. Woo! So I won 20 bucks and I got all 7s. So that might be my new lucky number. I don't know. Hey guys, it is me again, Missy Elliott, and today I'll be talking about why I chose to go into nursing, which was a decision that I made about 7 years ago, I guess. 7 or 8 years ago, I decided this is what I wanted to do. And of course, I want to help people. That is a reason that I want to go into nursing. But there is a lot more than it to that. So I'll start from the beginning. When I was younger, I was so interested in the human body and science, and I always did well at those courses. It was like I didn't even really have to try. I just did great in those courses. Math wasn't such a good course for me, but science and everything was. And I remember she'll like batter out of it. You're a big bully, aren't you, pig? You're a big bully. You ready to go outside? Want to go outside and go pee-pee? Want to go outside and go pee-pee? Once again, Brody hates the camera. Want to go outside and go pee-pee? I did her nails the other day. Ooh, so pretty. Toad. Toad, say hello. Woohoo. This is Moo. Moo. Moose. Are you being camera shy? Moose. She's taking a bath. And this is the pig. Well, hello. Well, hello, pig. She's just chilling in her teepee. She steals this thing whenever Moose wants to come and lay. Being about 8, and my dad got me this grossology kit, and we could like culture our own toe jam and all this stuff, and on little petri dishes, and that was like the coolest thing ever. And just reading about the human body. And when I was even younger than that, I think it was about 5 or 6, my mom brought home a human heart in a jar, and I thought that was just so cool. And most kids would have been like, gross, ew.